Ironfall Invasion.
Hello zusammen and welcome to Learn Deutsch Gaming. So today I'll be taking a look at Ironfall Invasion. But before I begin, Nintendo Europe listed this game as free-to-play with microtransaction on their eShop. But to unlock the main campaign, you have to pay €9.99 and another $10 to unlock the full online mode. Dear Nintendo, this is not how microtransaction works. Free-to-play means that the main game is free, but the fee is charged for premium content. For example, Warframe is free-to-play, so is Hearthstone and Shadowgun Dead Zone. But this is not, and there's a name for it. It's called demo. It says right there in the game itself. Now that I've got it out of the way, let me talk about the positives of the game. First off, the game runs at a solid 60 frames per second when 3D is switched off, just as seen in every promotional material. And that could be the game's biggest achievement. Now you know that the rest of the review is going downhill from now onwards. The graphics looks good with decent lighting effects and texture. There are also some technically interesting items like screen blurs when your character is injured. Secondly, the game controls great on the new 3DS, only limited by the analog nub. Controls are responsive and smooth and work like most other cover shooters. And I'm sure that a Circle Pad Pro will enhance the experience. But if you have neither the new 3DS nor the Circle Pad Pro, or if you own a 2DS, the only other option left is to poke at the touch screen with your stylus, and as expected, this option sucks. The game also makes good argument for the existence of the ZL and ZR button, which until now hadn't seen much use yet. Maybe this can be a good example for other developers. So now let's take a look at the negatives. First off, the AI. Enemies don't work together, they just walk around and fire when they see you. Often you can be standing directly beside them while they are taking cover and they wouldn't notice you. The character designs and environments are as interesting as a cardboard box. The male protagonist is a jarhead space marine type. The female looks suspiciously like a ripoff of Sheva from Resident Evil 5. In the 20 minutes that I've played, there were a grand total of 2 enemy types. A bland alien humanoid robot, whose name is just as bland, and a flying Roomba with a gun. In the first level, you find yourself in the hotel lobby, which looks very generic. And speaking of generic, the game brings no new mechanics. You run between covers, shoot, and reload. Yes, perfectly timed reload is here too. Totally wasn't inspired by Gears of War. But perhaps the biggest problem that the game suffers from is boring titles. In the demo, you clear all the enemies in a large room, walk through a corridor, enter a large room, kill more enemies, rinse and repeat. The only slight deviation from this formula in the demo is when you have to search an empty room to find an important document. Because enemies are goons, they don't actively seek you out. Many times I was left wondering how I should progress, only to find out later that there was one enemy left on the particular floor to destroy. So what was that alien humanoid doing? Oh, just casually strolling, minding his own business, trying to take over the world. So I've tried multiplayer mode and it's okay, but I would rather play Shadowgun's Dead Zone. So in conclusion, Ironfall Invasion is just as generic as its name suggests. On the surface, it does nothing wrong, but it's also not particularly interesting. But as a tech demo, this game excels. It demonstrated what is possible on the 3DS in terms of graphics and control schemes. Maybe slapping on a popular action game franchise like Resident Evil could bring out the best in this game, which incidentally is made by a crew of only 3 persons. So compliments to the development team. Anyway, the demo is free on the Nintendo eShop, so you don't have to take my word for it. Download it, try it, and if you like it, buy it. So if you like this video, like and favorite it, and subscribe to my channel for more, and that will help me out a lot. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, I am the Learn Deutsch Gamer. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.